when you're trying to take map control or control map control as a defender, you need to understand where you can position yourself as a defender and where you need to start positioning yourself as an attacker. Because what is going on, guys? 821 Mayo here today. I'm bringing episode number 13 of the Viewer VoD review series. As I said before in my previous VoD review videos, the Google form link is closed because I had an overwhelming amount of VoD links to review. So please bear with me and understand that it's going to take me some time to review these VoDs. There are also links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as my tip video playlist down below. And if you do enjoy this video, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that like button. With all of that out of the way, let's move on to the VoD itself. Okay, so this VoD was submitted by Salty Smitty, and if any of you stop by my live stream, he's a tad bit of a legend around these parts. So let's crack into the action as I get dog whistled in my ear. So you're setting your drone up for a flank. Okay, so this is actually really interesting. So the enemies went compressor kitchen first. That's something, I guess. I don't know why you're running around breaking all of these windows. And also you're just jumping in. Okay.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, so you are left in a 1v5 situation. And you know the Jaeger just slammed 3 of your teammates. And you also know that the Jaeger's back sight now, so you just hit this man from the top ropes. Someone just made a rotate from reception into kitchen. You know this guy's hard left. You missed the shots. And you... I mean, this round really isn't your fault. You tried the best that you could. Your teammates just simply ran in, and like your teammates all just died in like this little area. So this round really isn't your fault. You tried as best as you could. You could have played it a little bit better. You did have a drone. But a 1v5 situation, I mean, everyone's probably been in them. They seem really hopeless, so... Or helpless, so, I don't blame you for not droning. You probably just kind of wanted to, like, maybe get a few kills, try to win the round, but... You probably knew in your mind that it's most likely not going to happen. Alright, so you're pre-placing your drone again, which is really good. Your drone's about to get shot, I feel like. You were trying to pre-place it, and now you're just driving it through the bomb sites.
10 seconds.
Yeah, see, I don't know why you would want to go from pre-placing your drone to, like, practically like giving the defenders free points. I don't understand that, but sure. A Jackal bringing a Claymore? Interesting. Now you chose not to... I don't know why you're bringing a Claymore as well. Why don't you bring flashes? Oh, okay. I don't know why you didn't choose to grab the diffuser, but I guess we'll rock with it. Okay, so one thing that I'm noticing about you, in your playstyle, is you don't have a set objective in your mind. You're just kind of like running around aimlessly, running back and forth, breaking windows, like just doing random stuff. When you're playing this game, you have to think of it like you're playing chess. Now, it doesn't matter if you've never played chess or you're a professional chess player, but you have to think about playing it like chess. You have to think about you being a chess piece. It doesn't matter if you're a pawn or whatever. I don't know, like, the terms of the chess pieces, but just think of yourself as a chess piece. When you're trying to take map control or control map control as a defender, you need to understand where you can position yourself as a defender and where you need to start positioning yourself as an attacker. Because as a defender, you're trying to hold certain map control. As an attacker, you're trying to take certain map control. So you just kind of running around aimlessly, breaking open windows, not opening, or like just holding a jump out for some like odd reason. Driving your drone into the like bomb site to practically like get it killed. And you also have a drone on your person, so I don't know why you're not droning. We're already a minute into the round and you haven't been on your drone since prep phase. I don't know why. You need to start droning, because that's how you get your intel. You can't just do random stuff like this and hope to get kills. You're putting yourself in really odd like areas. Interesting. So that was complete luck. You completely avoided droning the right side of this room. You just went straight to the left and you didn't drone the right. Also, I don't know why you're trying to solo take this area. Like, attacking Outback, you never want to go to the dorm window, the shower window, or piano balcony, which is over here somewhere, like, behind you. But if your team is wanting to go that way, then go with them. I mean, that's your best bet. It's better you be in numbers to get the refrag than you just, like, trying to solo push. But you completely neglected the right side of this area, and it almost got you killed. You got a lucky headshot, and be honest with yourself, this kill here is complete luck. You whiffed a lot, and the Jaeger pretty much walked into your last bullet. Like, you're just face-checking everything right here.
You must recover the diffuser.
See, I don't know why you're going below if you're not going to buck the floor. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay, so you killed Vigil with your skeleton key, which is a tad bit hilarious, but I stand corrected. You did, I guess you sort of had some sort of a end goal in your mind. You wanted to buck the floor below. So, I mean, that's good. You killed the Legion, so now you know that one ran out somewhere. I can't really recall where. I know I saw the enemy detected somewhere on your screen right here. So you know there's potentially only one person in this area near the bomb site. Your Jackal is planting. You're all very, very lit. You know one's top shark.
Online and active.
You don't need a tunnel zone here. He's about to be at top piano in about right now. He dropped piano stairs. You heard the sound cue, and you lost a gunfight. So again, this is positioning issue here. You took the range when you didn't need to. You were already very lit, and I want to see how lit this bandit is. I think this bandit's what, like 40 HP, somewhere around there? Something like that? Oh no, he was actually on 1 HP as well. So you position yourself really poorly here. Because you have the skeleton key to your advantage. You know it's a bandit, so you know he doesn't have a shotgun or a very dominant close range weapon. And you have the skeleton key to your advantage, which you've already killed, I think, one person with, the Vigil. So what you should have done here, as soon as you heard him open shark window over here and then start spraying down the piano door somewhere right there, you should have gone on the other side of this stack here. Which if I play the round out, you'll see where this piano's at. You should have been in this area over here. And why you should have done that is because it would have given you a 50-50 it would have given you a 50-50 percent of him pushing one area or the other. And you also have the skeleton key to your advantage. You're already lit and you don't really know the HP of the bandit. He could be full HP or he could be literally like 1 HP. In this instance, he was 1 HP. Which means that if you played off of your skeleton key instead of your C8, you would have won this gunfight most likely, because it's a shotgun, he only needs 1 pellet to die, yada yada. And you also would have limited the angle from you being killed from game's door, because we don't really know where the last attack or defender's at. See, this game's door right here. If you went on the piano here, you would have eliminated this angle here from the game's door. So that means all you have to worry about is the piano guy. You know that your teammates are planting laundry, so you know they're in that area somewhere. So if you know one dies there from the Wamai, you know one is laundry side, you know one is piano, and then you don't have to worry about games. You can reposition off of that again. You might be able to go in games, hold the cross here at top piano. You had a lot of different scenarios, but playing the skeleton key when you're basically one shot probably would have won you the gunfight instead of trying to play off your C8.
User is online and active.
See, yes. So you heard the vault cue, and then you tried to react, which, I mean, you know sound cues, which is good, but the bandit just won the gunfight.
Op 4 last stop standing.
So your team has no idea where this Wamai's at. He's game side. You're getting on drones, which is good. That's a good, habit to have.
Down to 1 friend.
He went top piano. He went through the rotate. So your team won the round, which is good. You could have played it a little bit better, but you did a really good job of opening up the man advantage to your team, because the last 3 teammates that were alive, which was you and 2 others, were very, very lit. So you getting those 3 kills there really helped out a lot. So you did a really good job, but you could have stayed alive and prevented your death if you position yourself a little bit better. You have to understand what you have to your advantage, because you know the bandit is a 1 armor operator. So that means he's a lot more sensitive and a lot more likely to die faster to the skeleton key, because shotguns are really, really good against 1 armored operators. It's basically like 1 or 2 shotgun shells for them to die.
Proceed to bomb location and defuse it.
So you know that they're spawn peeking piano balcony. Maybe it's a Velcam actually. So you know that there's a Velcam outside piano somewhere. So you're going to do the exact same thing? Ooh. This is going to be interesting. Jumping through this window is really bad in multiple ways. One, because you just jumped into it and you got a lucky kill on the Jaeger that you didn't drone. And 2, there's a hatch somewhere around this area that can see this window jump in. So if the defenders adjust just a little bit, they can get a free kill on you right here. So you're droning before you jump in, which is good. You did this before, but you need to check your corners. You definitely need to... Okay, so the hatch is closed. So that means they're not adjusting that well. Okay, so something that you're not picking up on here is your second drone just got shot. Or it was shot. So that means in this area that you're droning, there was someone here. Maybe they shot it from piano plat, like the piano stairs platform, but you don't really know. All you know is your drone that you preset got shot, so that means there's someone in this area that shot your drone. We don't know where he is or when he shot your drone, but we know someone shot your drone. This is very sloppy droning. You're not checking your corners. You have to remember, this is ranked. The only thing these people have to lose is elo. So they will do the most rat shit you can, like, you probably won't think of. They could prone behind a desk. They could sit in a corner. Like, you have to check every single corner, especially when you're solo pushing, because that one corner that you didn't check could be the chance of someone sitting there and killing you. I think you're baiting for kills since the defenders know you're here now. Now make sure, you need to make sure that you're shooting the piano default here, because they can probably see you through the floor. If you're gonna open that hole, you need to be doing as much as you can. You see a goo at the bottom of these stairs. So you know they have the Legion. Because you heard the sound cues of your teammates tripping them last round and this round. So you need to be paying attention to goo placements. It's like right on this Jaeger's body. You're gonna trip it if you try to walk up. Okay, so you're gonna die here anyway. So, I wonder where this Legion came from. The only chance of me, okay, so he either came from laundry hatch, or he came down dorm stairs. Those are the only two options I can think of. He probably came down dorm stairs because I didn't really hear an impact go off. There might have been an explosion, but I'm not really sure. So you kill the Jaeger, and then the Legion tries to flank you. So I mean, you get the kill, which is good. You both whiff really bad, and then you wide swing with the Valk. You definitely shouldn't have wide swung there, but I think you know that. But I think you're just getting a little bit desperate. I don't know what you're doing, but you're AFK. Bro, this Legion just got took out. Holy shit. Okay, so you know someone's dorm window because you heard the barricade, and you also got a signal disrupt on their drone. Now, I would be careful of your dorm stairs here, because there's no barbed wire there, and the Legion just died. I'm not sure if he put a goo there, but I'd definitely be careful of your dorm stairs. You're tunnel zoning way too much on the Zofia. You have like you hear like 3 or 4, I'd probably say like 2 or 3 defender or attackers shooting at your teammates on the other side of the map. So I mean, you did kill a Zofia. You just played it out, which is fine. But I think your teammates are struggling a little bit, so they might need some help here. What the hell is going on, dude? So you're definitely paying attention to sound cues. I don't think you knew that the Ash was injured, but you did hear her kind of like make us like like the voice command or whatever of her being in a frost mat, so you killed her there. And you know the buck is either below, I think, was that a buck, Ski 8? Okay, so now you know the buck is, that actually might be the IQ. Okay, so no buck is there. So you know buck is bullside. Because he killed the smoke, so you need to pay attention to where your teammates are at. You know that the smoke is bullside, or was bullside, because of the red X here. I knew he was there because of the way he was positioned. He was probably, I think he might be top piano or in or near games. But you know that the buck is near bullside over here somewhere. So you need to pay attention. Once you get all that intel, you're in a 2v1, you need to rotate immediately and start applying more pressure to the game's side, because Right now, no one's defending it. He can simply walk in for free. Which he did. Now you should extend this last mute jammer into shop. I don't think putting it here is a play because there's a soft wall there. There's a soft wall there, so they can just sledge Zofia, Buck, even breaching charge it. Like, putting the last mute jammer there is not the play. You definitely want to put it shop side. You need to understand where choke points are on the map, so that way you can use your mute jammers to the most effectiveness it can have. Because you putting it in a broad open area like beer fridge here is not really a choke point. It's a very like vast wide open area, but if you put it near shop hallway or even the shop door, it would deny any attackers trying to drone into shop. You just wasted a really important piece of utility. Not only because you're the only person besides Bandit who has a nitro, but we just know that Bandit just threw his nitro over the wall. So you seeing that, oh, Bandit just threw his nitro, got a kill, so I'm gonna monkey see, monkey do this and throw my nitro over. And not only did your nitro not even successfully go over the wall, but two, there's the very low chances that an attacker is going to be in that area because he just saw his teammate get slaughtered by a brick of C4. So you throwing your nitro cell over in the hope of getting another kill is not good. Just save that piece of utility.
Bomb diffuser in place.
You hesitated. If you have the kill, just go for it, bro. Don't hesitate. You had the Ash in your line of sights. Like, at one point, her head was in the middle of your reticle. Like, you just hesitated. Just pull the trigger. Don't worry. Don't second guess yourself. You're in a 1v4 situation, so you need to do something that would, like... Don't try to make it like a really big play, because in a 1v4 situation, you're probably not going to win it anyway. But you need the main advantage as much as you can, so just go for the kill. To me, I don't understand why you don't have your shotgun out either. You're in a close quarter situation, so I don't know why you don't have your shotgun out. You know, someone broke dorm window, and you know that they're droning. Now, I think you're going... Oh my god, they just misdroned you. Holy shit. Someone's about to jump in. So, if you get misdroned like this, you need to reposition, not because the fact that you did get misdroned, but because you have the intel of them trying to take dorms, so you don't have the weaponry to take really long-range gunfights or really... narrow gunfights, because you have the SMG-11 and you have the shotgun. So those two in combination aren't really good for narrow or long-range gunfights. So you need to reposition and put yourself in a better position, so that way you can utilize the shotgun or the SMG-11 close range. They're probably going to jump in dorms and then, like... Yeah, they just jumped in. Okay, so you're actually... Okay, so this is good. So you played it well. That's good. I get you were just baiting. You were baiting, which is fine. So you know one is games and you know one is dorm window. You don't know where the third's at. So you probably should, if you want to hold this area longer, you're probably gonna have to like take a 1v1, because you know where 2 out of the 3 attackers are at. So you need to take a 1v1. so that way you can alleviate pressure from one side. Because right now you're caught between two people. You do have the option to leave by going down dorm stairs. But the way that you were playing made me feel like you still wanted to hold this. So you probably should have taken a 1v1. Your best bet was taking the 1v1 in the buck because, as I said, your arsenal on mute isn't really meant for long-range engagements. So taking the 1v1, holding the hop in on dorm window, which you should have done instead of sitting in the corner like this, like, you're playing way too passive here. You need to take a 1v1 if you want to hold this map control. Because you just gave the buck a free kill. You weren't expecting him, and secondly, you weren't prepared for him. So you need to take a 1v1 in this scenario. You made the play of killing the IQ, not moving, not making any noise, not shooting the drone that misdroned you. It got you a free kill, and it could have gotten you 2 free kills if you held the jump in on dorm window. But I'm going to cut the VOD there. I know it's a little bit short, but the VOD is getting over 30 minutes right now, so I don't want to make it too long. And I'm kind of seeing the same thing over and over. So on attack, definitely go into the round with a set strategy and objective in your head. Because especially on the first round when you were kind of just like running around, punching like dorm window, shower window, and then you eventually jumped in bull. I don't know why you're doing that. So go into a round with a set objective on attack, and on defense, think about your positioning a little bit more. Like, especially in a situation like this. You need to understand what you have to your advantage and what the attackers have to their advantage, and you need to figure out a way to counter the attackers with your advantage. So for this specific scenario, you have the SMG shotgun combo. So you need to be playing close range, and you need to be preparing to get pushed by someone, especially in this specific scenario. You got jumped in by the buck, you weren't ready for it, and he killed you when you could have gotten 2 free kills. So definitely think about your positioning a little bit more and what you have to your advantage, so that way you can capitalize on it. And yeah, that's all I really have for you. I hope this helped you out in some way. And if it did, make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm glad I could review your VOD, Salty, because if you guys don't stop by my stream too often, he's a very reoccurring supporter of the stream, so I appreciate that as well. And I'm glad I could give some sort of payback in a sense. But yeah, that's going to wrap up the VOD here. As I said at the beginning of the video, there are links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as my tip video playlist down below. Make sure you guys go follow me on my Twitch and Twitter. If you have any further questions or want to ask me any questions about the game, life, advice, stop by my live stream. I'm more than happy to answer those questions. And go follow me on my Twitter, so that way you can keep up to date with what is going on in my life and my latest content. And my tip video playlist, I have over 30 different tip videos in that tip video playlist. So if you are struggling with something else in Rainbow Six Siege, there are high chances I've already made a video on it. I hope this video gave you some new insight, Salty, and the people that are watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.